This item on the agenda is specific to the proposed location of the Banneker, the new Banneker School, if the City Council does not vote to keep the location which was previously identified as being Euclid Street. There are a number of concerns that adjacent neighbors and civic associations have expressed related to this particular project. Among those are where the entrance to the school would be. So in the past, historically, the school on the site had an entrance on Rhode Island Avenue with a secondary entrance on R Street. The proposals right now have entrances either on 9th Street or on R Street, which is a concern to residential neighbors. Also the massing of the proposed building. They're looking at having something that could be as high as 56 feet, which is taller than the existing school. The historic row houses across R Street from the school site have obviously restrictions because they are in a historic district. The south side of the street is not in a historic district, so neighbors are asking for that mass to be lower and to not be any taller than the existing school. And also in terms of the location of a proposed football field, believe it or not, they're looking at putting a football field that would span across the current Shaw Recreation Center and onto part of what is currently the site of Old City Farm and Garden, which would have a fence which would preclude people from crossing along the former 10th Street right-of-way. Right now you can walk from 10th and R down to 10th and Rhode Island. You wouldn't even be able to walk through that because of the way they're planning to put a football field smack dab in the middle of what is right now a public park. So the request from the Front Street Neighbors Association and from those other constituents that I represent is that the commission go on record that if the school, if the new Banneker is to be built at the Rhode Island Avenue site, that those considerations that I've listed be respected, because the current plans that have been developed by the architects for the project have not taken community concerns into consideration. So I would move that ANC 6E communicate the preferences for massing and orientation of the proposed Banneker Academic High School at 925 Rhode Island Avenue that have been expressed by community residents. Communicate that to DC Public Schools and the Department of General Services.
Get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Vote is 4-0. So moved.
And consequent to that, I'll also move that ANC 6E reiterate its support for retention of the 925 Rhode Island Avenue location for the Shaw Middle School, and that Banneker Academic High School be renovated at its current location. We communicate that to the Council of the District of Columbia and Mayor Bowser.
Second that.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So moved.
I'm going to take the last two notices of intent.
Yep. Dina, go ahead.
So many of you know that this commission had requested a number of four-way stops be implemented along 8th Street between O and Rhode Island Avenue. It's taken us 5 years, but the District Department of Transportation has finally approved those, and they have issued a notice of intent for the intersections at 8th and P and 8th and Q to be converted to four-way stops. This was also supported by the Central Shaw Civic Association, whose boundaries encompass these two locations. The 8th and O intersection has already been made a four-way stop, which is shared by Commissioner Wiggins and my single districts. So I'll move that ANC 6E support the notice of intent for installation of always stop control at the intersections of 8th and Q Streets and 8th and P Streets northwest, and we communicate that to the District Department of Transportation.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
So moved. And that's for 30 and 31. So,
Yes.
long agenda for tonight. Agreed. Any old business? I'd like to move the ANC 6E approve the minutes for March 5th and the April 2nd meeting minutes that we've already had access to and read.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. I'd like to table the treasurer report since our treasurer is not here, as well as we don't have any expenses, so you have some expenses? Oh, yes, the treasurer, let's approve the expense. Let's approve the expense, and then we can get you paid in appropriate fashion. So this time, ANC 6E, we approved the expense of $250 to go to our recording secretary, does a fantastic job. Karen Yaley, provided I can get a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Any additional announcements?
I have an expense too. So I'm doing a small amount of paper still for some of my constituents of the agenda. And for this month and last month, it's a total of $50.91.
$50.91. You have the receipts?
I do, of course.
Okay, receipts.
And that's for paper?
So for I make copies of the agenda
for
and
copies.
pass it out.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, ANC 6E, I move that ANC 6E approve the expense of $50.91 to go to Commissioner Rochelle Nigro for the cost of FedEx copies for the agenda. Provide like a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. We will expense $50.91. We shouldn't have to wait till the next meeting for you to get your checks,
All right.
both Karen and Michelle. Next meeting date is Tuesday, June the 4th, 2019. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn if you know what announcements. Yes.
One announcement. My name's Alex Lopez. The ANC 6E Transportation Advisory Committee reviews transportation issues and public space issues for the ANC. We meet the last Tuesday of every month from 6:30 to 8 p.m. The next meeting is May 28th. Get in contact with me if you would like to be put on the list or join the committee.
And we also, we will table the resolution for DDOT. Alex Lopez is our new DDOT chair, as he stated. So he has some resolutions we want to present to the meeting. I think we'll just do it next month. So with that being said, we
I'll make just one other motion. Folks that are on our email list, watch for an email alert. We're asking everyone in the community to communicate to all of the members of the City Council that we're asking them to support the upcoming vote that would reaffirm that Banneker Academic High School will be renovated at the 800 Euclid Street location, and so that the site of the old Shore Junior High School can continue to be reserved for the neighborhood middle school that we've been waiting for. So watch your emails.
Don't forget one more thing. So I wrote an email to you guys. So when I talked about it last meeting that I'd be doing the social media, so who has that information? No one responded back to my email.
So
To put me on the page or add me or
I
whatever.
can give you a password for Twitter, but
Who has the Facebook?
I mean, I can check to see.
check with Alex.
I can check to see what the last
Okay.
password that I had before I gave it to
All right, but-
Jaffe, because I handed it off to Jaffe, but
Okay.
he may never
I
have
felt bad
changed it.
we had no social.
He may never
media.
have changed it.
Okay, we'll work on that. Okay.
Thank everybody for coming. We really
Thank you.
appreciate your
So.
patience.
Motion to adjourn?
Yes, motion to adjourn.
Second.
Seconded.
Who moved?
He moved, I seconded.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
The meeting is now adjourned till June 4th. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, we do. Let me go. So I didn't catch you.
I'm starting
I have to say, I'm very happy with it.
Hey, long time no see, how you been?
No, it's like one day, but, you know, and then it takes a while.
We transferred out, a couple miles ago, we got a
Should I go with an email?
All right.
Yeah, so it's.
Never seen one
First I told him, get out of these
Announcement, the library is closing in about 10 minutes, you really need to vacate the room. And APEC also wants to know if you want to go, you can work better, I think. Okay. No, I apologize.
Oh, it is. Oh, because on the agenda, I have a silo, but then when you said it, it's
Yeah, so they rebranded, so.
I thought I had to make a
No, I think we
They're one of them.